Catherine Stubbs. Kristen from Uncover the News. Kathy W. Hi. Good news, Jakara Anthony, girl from Cairns in North Queensland, won the gold medal on the women's freestyle moguls. Excellent. Congratulations to her. Commiserations to the Canadian girls who crashed out. I had this scheduled for 9, but I pushed it back a little bit because I wanted to make sure I saw the final. It finished just before 9 actually, but I just thought I'll still leave it at that. So I hope you guys haven't been hanging around for the last half hour. I hope everyone's going well. Again, thanks for joining me again. I'm fine, by the way. Just I only have mild asthma. Quite very mild asthma, so I don't often have trouble like I did today. So, but you know, looks like the Trumpers are going to cancel GoFundMe. Yeah. So I hope you all are good. Thanks for joining me again. So, hubby is just making me a decaf frothy coffee. And, yeah. So, I can have coffee, but it's not going to keep me awake all night. Hi, Gmap5. Kathy W, Catherine Stubbs, Kristen from Uncover the News. Again, thanks for joining me again. I hope you've got a good night's sleep. I didn't sleep any today, but I did rest. And yeah, as I said, I'm okay. And yeah, so I thought I'd come on. We'll have another hour. You're watching the curling. Yeah, the Australians, unfortunately, they've only played 7 games, but they have to go because the girl, she's been tested positive for COVID. So they have had to pull out of the competition. So and they'd only played 7 matches of the round robin. So, but you know, yeah, I am feeling better. Hi, Human Generic. I am feeling better, thank you. And thank you. I got some lovely comments on the video. Thank you to all those who commented. Yeah, it just sort of came upon me pretty quickly. Very rarely do I have a problem with it. So, oh, a bit tired, but that's all right. So I thought we'd pick up where we stopped earlier and have a look. I've got something written. What is DeSantis doing with justice? I have no idea what I mean by that. Yeah. I've got no idea what I'm saying. What is the justice doing with justice? I don't know what that I'm meaning about that. Hi, Kat. Hi, Katie. How are you, my dear?
Yeah, fine.
Thanks, sweetie. Oh, where's my cream?
There's heaps of cream there.
But it's a frothy coffee. It should have frothy cream. No, it's okay. I'll let you off.
No.
Did you put cream in on top of it?
Yeah,
no, that'll be too much cream.
No.
Give it to me. I can survive without the frothy cream. Does he have a state supreme? I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that there. So, got no idea. Will the 1-6 committee give Jeffrey Clark immunity to get his? Oh, it's all the deep state if you don't like what they're doing. Hawthorne is not even going. He's got some of his own constituents and Republicans in his own state bringing a case that he shouldn't be allowed. His political career is a flash in the pan. Oh, everyone said hello. James is going to go and climb into bed soon. So, but anyway, will Jeffrey Clark get immunity from 1-6? That does not mean he'll be immune from anything the state of Georgia want to throw at him, but will he be given immunity for the 1-6 committee? They're thinking about it. It is a strategy, but he has to tell them everything. So there's lots he can tell them. Okay. Yeah, it is a possibility. If he cooperates with the 1-6 committee, it might put him in a good place with Georgia, because Georgia are investigating. He wrote that letter. That's part of their investigation as well. Oh yeah, the fake Trump electors, they're going to end up in various levels of trouble. A couple of them will possibly go to jail. I think there might be some suspended sentences, but I think their careers are going to be gone. Madison Cawthorn. Let's have a look at his future. Hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday morning. Oh, loss. Look at this. He's going to have to accept some losses and move on. The challenge for him is, wow, this is the doctrines and the laws. He might even be disqualified from office if this lawsuit against him is successful. Hello, my lovely lurkers. Thank you again for joining me again. The advice for him is to just settle down, be a good little boy, and stop being so disruptive. But I don't think he's going to take that. What is at the base of this reading for Madison Cawthorn? Chaos. He loves creating chaos. What's his outcomes? Now, this is definitely movement. Momentum movement. But is it victorious or is it just getting out of his control? Let's have a look. Momentum, the rule of law, not being able to get away with things. I think that he might be very surprised with the outcome of this case that some of his constituents and some people have brought against him to disqualify him from being in the house. Attorney General Paxton Tweed, patriotic tenant, donated to Canadian truckers were the cause of GoFundMe. This BLM backing company went woke, froze the funds and failed to deliver Texas's money today. They don't have a case. That money would never have made it to the Canadian truckers. If Trump had anything to do with setting it up. Okay. Trump is trying to co-opt them and set up something similar, is he? With the truckers, whatever the caravan they call it, caravan of blockers. Ken Paxton's got his own troubles coming up. Just went through my mind. They'll be just Gmail 5, those fake electors are going to be disqualified. Okay, let's see. Why is Trump co-opting them? Gaslight. 7 of Cups. High Priestess. He's got something, some plan he wants to enact. Store progress. This is the Page of Wands. It's the start of something that he wants to talk about. He wants to stir up some things and he wants to store. If he can get something like that happening in the US, it will cause trouble with, it will cause even more trouble with supply chains. Yeah. Yeah, we've got 3 pages here. Where's my little purple book? Excuse me, guys. social life, fun and lively parties. Oh my goodness. He's certainly Five of Wands, cause conflict, troubles in supply chain shortages. Yeah, he wants to make it cause trouble for Biden. That's it. And of course, if these convoys and the supply chains happens with certain companies and forcing them to put their prices up, a few people will make a nice little killing one day. GoFundMe has policies, and I'm quite sure they're within their right. The thing is too, is that GoFundMe, if they just decide to shut down a page, they don't keep the money that people donated. It gets returned to their banks. So, or to however they paid it. So, curling's a really strategic game, isn't it? And I'm waiting for the Norwegian men's team again. Whoa. Ken Paxton up for re-election today, this year? Because I think I'm seeing him going down. He's got lots. What's going to happen with Ken Paxton? Guys with the highest truth and compassion, can you please help me gain clarity, insight, and objectivity into Ken Paxton, Attorney General of Texas? What is 2022 going to bring him? Let's have a look. This came out reversed. He thought he's got his place in, he thinks he's got his place in the world settled, and he's not going to be able to be knocked out of it, but he's wrong. Look at this surprising emotional news for him. His challenge upsetting emotional news. I have the deck upside down. His challenge is keeping things in balance. Hi, Apple. How are you? Is keeping things in balance. The advice for him, he's got 3 major arcanas in a row. He thinks his place in the world is set, but there's a change coming with that. His challenge is keeping things balanced. The advice for him is the Magician. I'm getting stop trying to fool people. Hi, Linda B. At the base of this, the Queen of Wands, investigations, legislative branches. What's his outcome? Oh, the outcome for him is a big change. Big change, the death card. End of his career. Is he up for re-election? I think he is, isn't he? If the governor is, so it's AG, but what's this Queen of Wands about? Prosecution, investigations into prosecutions. Some of the cases. Yep. Yes. Yes. She was awesome. Considering she comes from, it's amazing. She comes from Cairns, which is in far north Queensland. If it ever snowed in Cairns, you'd know it would be a day after tomorrow situation. She's ranked number 3 in the world, and she's just won the gold. Congratulations to her. Yeah, so definitely. I'm getting some of his practices are under review. Are some of his practices under review? Prosecution. And is at the base of this. What's this outcome about? 2 of Cups, deals, and 4 of Cups, things that cannot be left, and his apathy, and things that cannot be left as they are. Is he under investigation? Well, the Tower. He was only re-elected in 2020. Well, I'll tell you what. He's got a lot of trouble coming his way. The Empress and the 7 of Pentacles. There's definitely some money involved here too. Remember the advice with the Magician? Stop trying to fool people. Ah. Are any of those Democrats? I don't think George P. Bush is, but he's in deep trouble, and I think that there's going to be stuff come out. Will we be beaten out by a Democrat? Imagine having a Democrat Attorney General in Texas. People will be rolling in their graves. Democrat anything. Oh, the momentum for a Democrat to win. Knight of Cups. The Star. Well, I said, will a Democrat, will there be a Democrat Attorney General in Texas? And we've got the Chariot, victory and momentum. Knight of Cups. And the Star. So that could be, yeah, pretty good. Good chance of that happening. What will it take? What will it take when the day comes to get Trump to testify? Armed escort, sergeant at arms. He won't go in there willingly. I don't know if you watch my thing from last night for the next week. It's going to be a big week for Trump with lots of blows. But I also said that a lot of them not going to come out in public. But it's a big week for Trump this week, and not in a good way. They've got more stuff coming. Why have the public hearings been pushed back till May? Yeah, there's a possibility of that. He might start thinking about that. Yep. Or start putting some strategies into play. Why have the public hearings been pushed back till May? Okay. There's more stuff come out that they need to go through and work together to go through. Defeat. Five of Swords. Even more stuff coming. There's more and more stuff coming in about what Trump trying to steal the election. More stuff coming. They need some extra time. And there's at least 3 people who are talking to them now. So they thought it's best just to suspend doing the public hearings for now. Will they be significant? The Lovers, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. People are going to start, not really in that people, most of the stuff that's going to come out, the 7 of Swords, the abuse of power and the 7 of Swords, and yes, in that it's going to show a lot of people will turn into the public hearings because they want to see the Democrats proved wrong. But what they're going to see is the proof of Trump doing the dirty on America. Yeah. Mm. But I think by the time they get done with them, get to May, a lot of it's pretty well just going to be done and dusted. Hi, Deborah Costro, Bonnie Russell. Thanks for joining me again. I'm probably going to just go for another half an hour. Here's the thing. GoFundMe, I don't know much about GoFundMe, but I don't think they want political. They're not a campaign donation service. I don't think they do that. And what they're feeling is just, yeah, they have every right to do what they've done. They're in the right. Okay, any of those fake electors who are running for office, they're going to be disqualified, by the way. People who sign that, because they'll have been deemed to have interfered. Yeah. Oh, hi, Dan. Yes, I am feeling a lot better. I have pretty mild asthma. It's nothing that is severe or anything. And sometimes I have a hard day with it. And today was one of those days, probably because the changes in the weather were so dramatic, with like a 14-degree drop in temperature and things like that. But yeah, I just had, when I took some Ventolin, laid down, took some more Ventolin later in the day and stuff. So yes, I'm fine. Very, very rare that I have to do something like that. So but thank you for asking. And again, if you're one of the people who posted comments on my video, thank you. Yeah, a little bit tired, but yeah, I'm fine. Okay, any questions, guys? Anyone got a question? How about we have a look at John Jr.? What is going on with John Jr.? I don't know if I had a look. Yeah, not in this case, but yeah. With the temperature change. Okay. Okay, let's see. John Jr. Guides the spirit. Thank you for your help. John Jr. What is going on with him? Bad karma, Bill. It's yeah, it's not getting any better, that's for sure. Dan Orshaw. Brendan Fraser is a young Brendan Fraser. Okay, let's see. Don Jr. Oh, he's like, we'll be vindicated, we'll be vindicated, we'll be vindicated, we'll be validated, blah, 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 blah. He's challenged. People have woken up, Donnie Jr. People are awake. They're starting to wake up. They're starting to, some of them, it may not be that many, but it's enough to significantly reduce Trump's claw. People are waking up and they're listening to people, Republicans, who are starting to say it wasn't stolen, blah, blah, blah. Seven of Swords. The advice for him is get your stuff together because you cannot avoid the consequences of your actions. So he definitely got legal troubles coming at him. What's at the base of this for him? The Queen of Wands. I'm getting a feeling that this is Tish James. Yeah, this is the challenge for him is people are getting wise. They're waking up to all things Trump. What is the outcome for Trump Jr.? The Chariot, a movement, and something he doesn't necessarily have control over. So a big impact. Well, he should have been more cautious. He acted unwisely. And thus he shone a light on things that really would have been better left alone. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, a light is being shone on. And this is the business. Momentum. Is he going to be indicted by New York? Oh, yeah. Hi, 171 sign in. Oh, exposure. I've got nothing to hide, but yeah, I don't think he's quite right anymore. I think Trump's karma bill. Let's have a look at that. Trump's karma bill. The Emperor. There he is. Thinking he's Bran the Blessed and all that. Argy-bargy around him at the moment. Do a full cross on Trump's karma bill. Okay. His challenge is overflowing. Trying to keep his emotions in check. He's very unstable. When he gets going, when he loses his temper, he's very emotionally unstable. the base of this reading, trying to get away with things and not being able to. Past actions for him. 5 of Cups. He lost and he cannot accept it. I love this cloak. Look at that cloak. And he cannot accept it and he will not move on. And that's just overriding everything now. And he doesn't care either. What's above him in his present? Truth coming out. So as above, so below. The truth is coming out and he's not going to be able to get away with his actions. His immediate future, his near future, standing in defense. Interesting. I wonder if that could be a purple walk. What's his attitude? Well, his attitude is, you know, everything always works out for me. This is temperance. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out in my favor. I can, you know, work it so that I'm always on an even keel because people owe me, that sort of thing. It's certainly not a temperate attitude either. It's his attitude ties back to that, keeping his, not losing his sugar, and this ties in with that too, because he's not temperate, he's not even. So his attitude isn't either. His attitude is one of everyone owes me, you know. What he needs to know. 9 of Pentacles. He is no longer in that place of autonomy. And that makes a huge difference. But he won't accept that. His hopes and fears. Oh, he's hoping he can get everyone to move into, divert people's attentions, I guess. And his fear is that he's not going to be able to. But he doesn't even realize that. So it's all just his hope. The things work out for him how he wants them to. With the star, what's his outcome? Confusion. 7 of Cups. Tell me more. The Hierophant. Institutions. I'm feeling like this could be hospital. 6 of Wands. This is not victory. This is him, the horse bucking him off. It's like someone riding for a fall, and that fall's going to happen. So his karma bill is, yeah. None of us are above justice, legal or natural. If you get away, if the legal justice does not get you, the natural justice would. So I've got time for a couple more questions. Will Ivanka and Hubby attempt to escape to Israel? What are your... I certainly think they have some backup plans to do so, but I don't think they're too closely watched. Well, Ivanka and Jared try to escape. Six of Cups. Take the family. It won't work. See this washed up back up on the shore? Seven of Pentacles. Consequences. Yeah, they might, but it won't work and they'll have consequences. Will Trump be found in violation of the Presidential Records Act? Yes. I just got a yes. We'll look at the cards for that. That's all right. I'm going to be wrapping it up in about 15 minutes. So will Trump be found to be in violation of the Presidential Records Act? That's a yes. Nine of Swords, anxiety for him. Nine of Pentacles, that's another yes. Such a position as he had comes with responsibilities and duties and rules, and he violated those rules. He let family members see things he shouldn't have as well, so that's going to come into it as well. Yeah, and it's going to be an end to any political aspirations he has. Things will be coming to light about that. And yes, he tried to make things disappear, but people did their job. I don't know who makes that decision, but yeah, he is going to be found in violation of it. And I do think dereliction of duty popped up in my head again. That there might be something happening with that. Will Trump be known as an illegitimate president? Eight of Cups. Three of Cups. Support where he shouldn't have gotten support. That's a yes. Justice, yes, he will. And if that happens, everything, I don't know how that works, whether all his pardons will be reversed. I don't know how that works. If he's found to be illegitimate, How will history see the Trump reign? It's something that's going to be studied for a long, long time, but not just but the years leading up to it, because the years leading up to it and the history of the Republican Party and its corruption since the 70s is going to be studied leading up, and it's going to be studied leading up to Trump's presidency and the party in that time, how it's a continued corruption in that time. Not necessarily of specific people, but the corruption of their values. Yeah. They will see the Trump reign as history will see the Trump reign. How will history see the Trump reign? The Trump presidency. It'll see it as illegitimate. It'll see it as a warning against indoctrination. It will also see it as a consequence of the long-term deterioration and corruption of a party's values and morals. And it will see it as harbinger of conflict, and also as a crossroads in the American experiment, where it could have easily failed completely. Manafort is the key to so much. Will he face more jail? Yes. Yep. Let's have a read on Manafort, will we? Have a look at him. Not that I want to. He's not particularly prepossessing, but yeah. Poor Manafort. The moon, secrets and lies, more stuff is going to come out about him. Secrets, lies and spies. He was a spy. That's going to come out. His challenge. More stuff is going to come out about his role in Trump winning at all cost, and his challenge is to try and not have that come out, but he got no. Yeah, and yeah, the advice for him is to get things together, because get his defense together, because they will be coming for him at a later date after Trump is declared illegitimate, because then his pardons aren't going to mean anything. This is him paying consequences for actions. The base of this reading, Ace of Pentacles, every opportunity. He used every opportunity he could to get funds. He was the campaign manager. He got funds from where he shouldn't have gotten funds, and he shared information. He's had at every opportunity, at every twist and turn, he did that. What's the outcome for him? Momentum. And it's not victory. What's the outcome for him? Oh, a tower. A tower. The Chariot, a tower, and the Queen of Cups. It's probably going to be such a shock to him. So this is a move. This is a move. Guess where? And I do think he's going to be quite ill by that time as well. He's still going back to jail. He's going back to jail. Thank you, Katie. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all your good wishes. And take care of yourselves. Stay strong, stay loving, stay healthy, and stay happy. I will be back Tuesday morning for my regular 1.5 hours. Now, it's going to be 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. But then from Thursday onwards, I'll be pushing back my time to 10 a.m. my time, okay? Because I've shortened the weekday readings down to 1.5 hours. So I'm going to be starting them a bit later. But Tuesdays are still 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US, okay? But after that, it's going to move to 9 p.m. So love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.